Hey, good evening. This is Mustafa, your digital marketing specialist. On today's video, I want to talk about engagement and numbers on social media. Now, many people, when they build their social media pages or their YouTube pages, they have dreams or visions of reaching those big numbers like thousands of followers, 100,000 followers, millions of followers. And for many people, that end goal will be a sign of success that they have made it. But not necessarily so. I want to talk about that big number versus engagement. Now, as I cruise the social media landscape and view several pages, I see people that have those big numbers. I'm talking about like 600,000 people and, small figures of a few thousands. And you would think, man, they got the whole world in their hand. Not necessarily. Because some of those same pages, not all, but some of those same pages that have those high numbers of thousands or hundreds of thousand followers, they have very small engagement. And the engagement level in comparison to the number of likes or followers is not congruent because the engagement is either low or none, but they got these big high numbers. So on this video, I want to say to you that yes, big numbers can be a sign of success. I said they can be a sign of success, but you shouldn't make that the be all end all of your social media, YouTube outreach or engagement or your end game, because you can have those big numbers but no engagement. Now, if you were in business, let me give you an example. Say you were a business and you were doing business online, and somehow you got your page to a million people. Say you got a million people on a Facebook business page, right? But that Facebook business page produced no business, meaning it didn't translate to people becoming customers, people going through the process of becoming interested, considering, and then making that final decision and being a customer. Then what good is having millions of people on a page if it does not translate to your end goal, which is to produce buying customers? So you have to think of it like that don't have big numbers but not have engagement. So when you have this page on Facebook, for one example, it is said that Facebook only shows your content to 6% of your total number of likes or followers. I don't know which one they designated, whether likes or followers that they show the 6% to, but let's just say likes. If you have, 100 people liking your page, they will only show your content to 6% of that 100. Or if you have 10, they'll show it to 6% of that 10 or 1,000, whatever your number is, they show it to 6%. So that's a very small part of the whole. So even if you get to 100,000 people, only 6% of that 100,000 is actually seeing your content. And they do that for the purpose is that they want to push you buying advertisement, push you boosting the post to allow more people to see it. So it's a financial motivation of why they limit your engagement to only 6%. You're supposed to pay for the other 94% to allow more people to see your content, but you don't have to do that necessarily. So what I want you to focus on, and what we have to focus on as digital marketers and utilizing digital means to get our message or get our product or get our service out there, is we have to work on engagement. We have to produce content and produce it in a way where we create engagement. And there are several ways to do that. That's another video for another time. But the key to your success is going to be engagement, not big numbers. Now, you can have, say, 100 people on your page, but of that 100, 50% to 60% are actually engaging with you. They're buying from you. They're signing up for your courses. They're signing up for your consulting. They're following your links to go wherever else you're trying to send them to. Just having 100 people, but 50 to 60% engagement, that's much better than having thousands, but you only have 6% of being shown to or little to no engagement. So there's a idea out there about building your tribe and how with small numbers you can produce a six-figure income. And the mathematics and reasoning behind this idea of building your tribe is they say if you get 100 people to pay you $1,000 a year, that will produce six-figure income for yourself. 100 people pay you $1,000 a year, not in a month, but in a year. That will produce a six-figure income for yourself. Or reverse it, if you can get 1,000 people to spend or give $100 to you in a year, not a month, but in a year, that will also produce a six-figure income for you. And the reasoning behind this is the creator of this thought is trying to show us that you don't need these big, crazy, insane numbers of thousands and millions to really make it to the big time. That just using 100 people, which is not a lot of people, in comparison to we have billions of people get on the internet on any given day, any given month, any given year. You got billions of people getting on the internet, getting on social media. And out of those billions, all you have to carve out is 100 of a loyal fan base, people who believe in you, people who support you, people who will support you monetarily because you're offering value to them. You have a valuable product or a valuable service, or you're a valuable personality. So therefore, they don't mind exchanging money for value that you give. So if you can just get 100 people to spend $1,000 with you in a year's time, then you will be a six-figure earner. Or 1,000 people to give you $100, which may be even more realistic, then you are in the six-figure range now of income. So that puts the impetus on you that you have to be constantly creating value. And you create value by giving people what they need or what they want, whether it's in a product, whether it's in a service, whether you're producing courses to feed their mind and give them valuable information, whether you're a motivating word that they can look forward to when they feel at their darkest down moment, that you are that word that they can reach out to motivate and inspire and shift their mind. Then you become a valuable person in their eyes, and they won't mind exchanging $100 with you or $1,000 with you over a year's time because of the value that you bring. So it all boils down to your value that you bring. And the more you become a valuable resource and people look at you as a valuable resource and you offer valuable products and service and know-how, then that's how you build engagement. That's how you become a place and an authority where people start looking for you, not you looking for them. And therefore, you can build a page or a presence on social media where people know, hey, I'm going on this guy's page, I'm going on this lady's page because, hey, they're bringing information, they have a great product, they always revising their product, they have great customer service, they make me feel like a winner, I feel respected. And then when you produce that type of feeling in people and create that engagement, see, now they don't mind word of mouth telling other people about you. Hey, go to this page right here. Hey, they gave me a great customer experience. Hey, I enjoyed the whole experience, the whole buying process. Or hey, they motivate me. Or hey, this person is a nutritional scientists and they always got new recipes or new ways to prepare. They show me how to produce a meal in 10-15 minutes on nights when I'm busy. So this is a resource. I want you to check them out. See, that's building engagement. That's building that page so that you don't have to focus on the big numbers. You're focusing on building your tribe, building those committed people who believe in you, who trust in you, and who support you. So big numbers are nice, but it's more vanity than anything. It's nice to say, hey, I got 1 million people on my page. But if we break it down, of that million, how many are actually engaging with you on a regular basis? How many of that million are actually supporting you if you're selling a product or service? Or how many have actually following through and signing up for your email list, or following up with your consulting business, or signing up for your course? See, that's going to be the telltale sign right there. Not just having 1 million people, but 1 million people that do nothing. And some of the million could be bots or other um, questionable entities that are on your page. So in this video, I just wanted to put that on your mind. Engagement versus producing value. Excuse me, numbers versus engagement and producing value. It's a little late, I'm sorry. So keep that in mind, that engagement should trump those just having numbers, and you producing value should trump just having big numbers. And if you focus on producing value at all time, becoming a valuable resource, becoming a valuable inspiration, and something that people feel positive about, you'll have all the money that you need, you'll have all the influence that you need, you'll have all the support that you need, because it's in the people. And the people won't mind telling word of mouth about you. People won't mind spending with you. But it starts with you. How valuable are you? How valuable is your offering? And how valuable do you make people feel? So this is Mustafa, your digital marketing specialist. I'm going to go ahead and sign off with this message. And I will see you another time in this week. Check out my other videos. My page is new for this one, for this particular subject. It's still kind of small. We're growing, so it's not a lot of videos, maybe 4 or 5 as of this recording. But I will be producing a lot more content on a regular basis. So sign up, subscribe, like. If you feel so inclined, share. Let someone else know about it, that this is a new page that's talking about tech, talking about digital marketing, and marrying it with motivational words so that they can receive all future content. And I appreciate you receiving all future content. So, hey, check me out. I'm also on social media as Mustafa, your digital marketing specialist. Check out my website, yourdigitalmarketingspecialist.info. And let's stay in contact. Let's continue to grow. Let's push our platforms forward. Let's produce engagement and producing value in people.